This is a follow-up video for the previous one where I've shown that how we can actually create speech recognition system that too offline plus online. So for offline we're using Pocket Sphinx, and for online we're using Google speech recognition system um, that is somehow being easy to use if we have a speech recognition module within Python. So, but like before jumping that is the entire demo how we can start working with. But before that, we need a couple of things. So in my previous video, one of where I have helped you out with how you can install Pocket Phoenix and configure it in your um, Linux systems. The commands will be almost same for the Windows system too. So that's, and I guess it would be easier because I did it, but now I don't remember it exactly. But yes, that would be an easy thing to do. But jumping to the next thing, guys, previously as I've shown, like it will just listen to some of the words, but detection won't be that much accurate that we are expecting, because like the competition is like Google, Siri, Cortana, and a lot more like Echo is there. So we want it to be more accurate. And secondly, we're using offline, as I explained earlier also. Um, we wanted to use it offline because we keep on speaking. Like even right now I'm speaking, and maybe my system is keep on working and thinking like whatever I'm going to say just recognize it. So I need um, some typical words, some keywords that I'm calling it as. So some keywords that need to be spoken out, and once I spoke those keywords out, then we can trigger the online system, and then we can give a command that online system will detect, come back, and then we can run. So the benefit is first thing that even if you keep on speaking, it going to work for the particular keyword. So offline will work in this scenario perfectly because no API call, nothing, no payment, nothing is there, no subscription, just be good with the trading things. And once you've trained that, it's completely good. Sorry, that was my phone. So we're good that way. Now, the second challenge that was sending and using same sentence or triggering the next sentence that is spoken after the keyword as a command to Google, and grabbing the recognition part of that, and then according to the recognition we can give different responses as much as possible. So we just don't want it to stick to a one-to-one response, but to one-to-many responses. So we need couple of things to set it up. Um, so first thing that we need is to train it, right? We have Pocket Sphinx, but how are you going to train it? So this is a link which I find it out easy to use and from. So what it does is you need a simple notepad file. Open a simple text-based file, right? So as I was told you here, I was talking about keywords, right? So uh, I called Shana my speech system. So Shana and simple, are you there? Hey there, listen, are you listening? So this is like I've shown you different sentences. Like, are you there? You can say it to different person also, right? Hey there, that is also you can say it to somebody else. But the plus point is, if I say, Shana, are you there? It's not sentence specific. It is with the word specific actually. So it will listen the entire sentence as I speak. So that is the benefit that we're going to give a get a benefit of. So right. So once you create that notepad file, save it to some location, and you don't have to do much. Just choose that file from the location, select it, and once that is done, you're gonna compile the knowledge base. And once you compile the knowledge base, sorry, I clicked on it. I didn't select the file, so it doesn't give me that. But once you compile that, so what you get is that I'll show you. You get a simple download, a download with these much files. So it is a dictionary file, and the LM file, that is what actually going to help you um, to use it and to get the exact detection that we are looking for these particular words. Where are these? Yeah, these particular words. So there is one more thing. So these like you just got downloaded the particular words. Now the question is that you need to put it as a default. I'm not using virtual environment because there are different modules which are available, and they may need a upgrade version, and I'm not so particular with the version of APIs or the packages which I'm using for now. So I'm not using environment. So virtual environment is not my um, thing to worry about. So I am what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to put these files in the default model that we have for Pocket Sphinx. So what will happen is, as in my previous video, I was speaking anything, and then it was detecting it, right? So that won't happen, right? It's going to detect some particular word, and that's all. So once you download these, place it into some location, and for Linux user, you can do one thing. I think I just uploaded it. Yeah. So better to open the Windows File Explorer into your admin settings. I guess we need to go to File System, and then I guess I'm looking for User. Then I'm looking for Local. Then I'm looking for library, and then I'm looking for Python 3.6. This is the version which I'm working on. I'm not 2.7, so I'm 3.6. uh, it's Be sure that you set up Python 3.6 as a default. So what you can do is simple type Python in terminal, and then minus minus version, and then you'll get to know what is the default one. And if it is not, then um, either you can drop a comment, I can help you with how you can change it, or you can simply Google it. The It's not a big question. There are many options that can help you out to change it. So you can do it. It's an easy thing to do it. I'm gonna continue with that. So I open this dist package, and in this you're gonna search for Poc- Pocket Phoenix. I'm sorry, and then it's a model. And here you're gonna paste it. So you see there are similar kind of files, but two files. One is 22 having name and the 22, one which doesn't have 22. So what I did is there are default file that is for English US language, but I don't want to use that default one. I want to be very specific to some particular words. So what I did is I renamed the one which were there in the default, and then I copy the files which I just downloaded, um, these two files specifically, and paste them here. Paste them here and do simple renaming. Now, the question is, when you talk about the extension, one file, the dictionary file, that has the extension .dict, which is okay, very good. But for LM, we have .bin. So be sure, don't worry about that. Just because you download it, it will give you in .lm extension only. Sorry, let me show you again. Yeah, it will be in .lm extension, but please go ahead, change it, and change the extension from .lm to .bin. Once you do it, trust me, it's gonna work. And be sure, rename the existing one to something else, and then use the same name that you're going to download and paste it here for this file. The point is, it's been trained that way. There are options that you can train it for the entire language, even for more commands. I'm just going for a couple of because my need is not that much big. So if you want to train for a different language, please be free to go to Pocket Phoenix. Let me open that website quickly. I guess we have it. Uh, There are options that you can train them. No, this is not the one, but I'll make sure that. Oh yeah, sorry. So you go to this, you go to tutorials, and then you can simply use for Pocket Phoenix or either Sphinx for. I'm working for with Pocket Phoenix only. So Pocket Phoenix, and then you have an option to basically create your um, own model of language, and then you can simply use that, not enus, but you can use that model into it, and then you can simply proceed. But in my case it is not needed because I'm going to just push for a couple of words which are already I've shared with you, these commands only. And once we are done with that, then we are good, right? So this is first video just to get into a training section. This will work perfectly, but as in this is all set up for now. So I'm going to share you at that time. I'm going to uh, do a demo again, continuing with this thing. So it will detect those sentences and those particular words, and triggering that we can trigger the online system. But this is one video that you have to use and train Pockets Phoenix. This is the way. In my further video, I'm going to tell you how I have used other packages which are important and how we can proceed further to do a speech recognition completely. So, thank you.